All right, part 3, and the final part of the comparison between Tenjam's Laylo Lounger and the GoSports Coast Modern Lounger. I'm gonna install risers. So what's cool is this Coast Modern Lounger offers a 4-inch riser. Tenjam's products we have a patent on Tenjam products for snap-in risers. So we're gonna look at that. Tenjam offers a 4-inch riser and an 8-inch riser, which is not here for this product. And that helps these products go into deeper water. We're also gonna look at weights for Tenjam products. So let's start with Coast Modern though and attach their risers to the bottom of their products. I'm gonna start with a kit of metal screws and washers, lock washers, flat washers, and an Allen wrench they provide. Also note that Coast Modern, they add these coated weights already bolted into the bottom of their products, metal screws, and the riser kit has the same weights. Total weight on this thing, once we put it all together, it's gonna be over 68 pounds, just so heavy. But let's start by installing these. So start by, in fact, let's just let this video roll the whole time. I'll get these screws set up, lock washer, flat washer, build 4 sets of those. I'll start with the first 2. Okay, I'll put these off to the side. I got my 2 ready to go. I did do a run through. These little dimples right here need to fit in these little dimples right there. Gosh, just a second. There we go. Okay, now get these screws down these holes. These holes are super deep, so try to get your fingers in there. Let's do that. Now, I'll install these. A lot of people suggest to not put metal parts in a pool. Now, there are really high grades of stainless that you can put in a pool, of course. Will this Lounger, that's one of the cheapest on the market, use the best high-end screws? Well, we'll see in a year or so when they go into the pool. Okay, now I'm gonna do the same. Line these up. There we go. I'm gonna put it on top of this and see if this helps me guide it. There we go. Note this hits the bottom. All right. It's just not threading. Oh, I feel it's cross-threaded. There we go. Honestly can't get that thing to thread. What the heck? Okay, got it. There we go. So that's installing the riser on the GoSports Lounger. Man, I'm breaking a sweat through that. Let's go to Tenjam's patented snap-in risers. And by the way, a cool thing to note is you'll see holes throughout this riser, a wide open bottom. And what that's gonna do is once this is snapped in, these holes will line up with the holes that are throughout the bottom. So it's gonna still allow that water to move in and out. That's as easy as it gets right there. Oh, these also have, there's a little spot around here. And so if these risers are tough to get out, you can get a flathead screwdriver and just kind of pop it to pop that bead, and then the thing will come out easier. If you want to take it out to like put it in storage or something. Okay, so you can just pop it in like that. Now, Tenjam's risers, or Tenjam's Lounger, just like that. Oh, Nelly, that is a beast. Okay. Wow. So now, time to put them in a pool. So got the risers on them. Both of them have 4-inch risers. Tenjam's just simply snapped in. Let me go ahead and put Tenjam's in the pool real quick. Still have the handle. The risers, they really only added about 5 pounds to this product. So started at 32, risers just brought it up to about 37 pounds. So I can bring it over to the edge of the pool, and let that front end go down, just like that. That thing is already full. I can bring it up to the tanning ledge, and that's full, done deal. Now, the GoSports Coast Modern Lounger. This thing weighs almost 70 pounds with the risers attached to it. And the good news is, well, the bad news is there's no real made carrying handles here. It's definitely heavy. And again, they don't have a fill method to do what Tenjam just did. It's drop it in the pool, and then this thing just kind of fills itself. So we're gonna let it fill itself, all right? And again, as we do that, Tenjam has another riser, an 8-inch riser with the addition of weights, can go all the way up to a 22-inch pool depth. This lounger here with the risers has two things that I've saw from 15 inches to 16 inches. So this pool depth again is 8 inches, but this lounger's still filling. This one's rock solid. This one's 70 some pounds or 68 pounds now, so it's solid, but I can see that the water is still working to fill it. But now we're just gonna go the opposite way, make this quick, and I'm gonna take them back out of the pool. So Tenjam, slowly lift. If you lift slow, you're not trying to lift so much water weight, and you're giving that water time to drain. You're giving that water time to flow between these two parts. And now what you're left with is just water at the very bottom. And I like to kind of get my body like this, lift it up, let it drain, and at that point you can just carry it outside of the pool. And again, you got the carry handle right here, so it's just easier to get a grip on it. So that's Tenjam. And this product, I fear it, it weighs a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and, first I gotta flip it over. That's right. And now we'll wait for this to drain as much as we can so we don't have to lift even more water weight. But note where the holes are. The hole is right here, which only lets the water drain out to that point. Why the hole isn't in the lowest corner possible? That's a question for that manufacturer. So right now, if the water stopped flowing, now from this point, I think the best method is to go straight up with it. There's no carrying handles. And it's just so heavy. Okay, so now there's still, that's full up to that point. If I lean it back, it's gonna drain more. But the holes for draining this riser, let me just show you that. The holes are up here. They're not down in the corners. So even when I take this out of the pool, there's still gonna be water captured inside this, stuck inside this. It's in the lounger. Now, if you just leave that like that, that water becomes stagnant and starts to grow algae. The bottom riser, same program. So now let's see if I can get this out of the pool. Oh my God, it's crazy. That thing, good night. Let's try to go like this. Let's see if more water comes out of this, because more water's coming out of it now. Let's let it kind of do its thing. Oh yeah, it's full. It's full, but again, the problem is these holes are not at the lowest points. So we're trapping water in this thing, and I don't know if you can get all the water out, but at this point, let's see if we can hear it. I'm gonna flip it over again. Try to get some grab handles. It's just heavy. So that, anyway, I just wanted to show you that, because this product, if you have a pool cover, you have kids, you have a pool cover, you want to put that pool cover on or off, that's a lot of weight to move out. You had a couple of these loungers, a side table, just tough. And you do save money though. So you're only at about a $250 price point today on this lounger, but you're definitely giving up on comfort. You're giving up on fit and finish, and the weight is immense. Where Tenjam, you're picking up the quality, the comfort, the ease of putting in the pool, the ease of taking it out of the pool, the ease of adding optional weights, and to hit water depths all the way up to 22 inches. So overall, I know I'm biased, but I'd spend the extra money because I don't want to put in all this extra effort every time I try to move a single lounger out of a pool. And that's it. That's the end of this 3-part series that compared Tenjam Laylo Lounger to the Coast Modern Lounger by GoSports.